The daily habit you believe is building your financial security is making you poorer. That constant grinding calculation in the grocery aisle and the low-grade stress over a $5 difference all feel like discipline. They feel responsible. The price of this vigilance is paid with the part of your brain you need most to escape the struggle. This exhaustion has a name: cognitive load. Think of it like running a complex program in the background of your computer all the time. Every choice, no matter how small, depletes your processing power. Deciding between 2 cans of beans feels trivial, but the cost of that decision is paid in bandwidth, the currency you need to plan and see the bigger picture. Your brain has a finite daily budget for high-level thought, and you are spending most of it on beans. This experience feels like a personal failing. The explanation is mechanical. It's a tax levied directly on your cognitive hardware. The cost of that tax is surprisingly high. Researchers in India worked with sugarcane farmers who experience a predictable cycle. They are poor before the harvest and relatively rich after selling their crops. The researchers gave them cognitive tests at both points in the year. The same farmers scored much higher on the tests after the harvest. When their financial pressures were gone, their cognitive function measurably dropped when they were under the stress of scarcity. The drop was equivalent to losing 13 IQ points. The mental burden of poverty is the cognitive equivalent of losing an entire night's sleep, permanently. You could be walking through your life trying to solve complex problems with a brain that's perpetually handicapped. Where would you be if you had 13 extra IQ points to throw at a problem every day? You are trying to build a skyscraper with a mind that's being forced to solve basic arithmetic problems over and over again. Your brain treats the choice between 2 brands of pasta with the same intensity it would use to evade a predator. Your mind is hijacked by tiny decisions. Why can't you override it? When your brain is under the influence of scarcity, it enters a state called tunneling. Your entire world shrinks to the immediate problem. You are hyper-focused on solving the problem right in front of your face. You are not thinking about your retirement portfolio. The hardware for long-term thought has been taken offline to deal with the immediate crisis. Your daily financial stress puts you in that burning building every day. You spend 3 hours online hunting for a coupon code to save $10. You find it and feel a rush of victory, a sense of control. In those same 3 hours, you miss the deadline to apply for a course that could have raised your annual income by $10,000. You were tunneling on the $10. You could not see the $10,000. The prefrontal cortex, the part of your brain for planning and goal setting, is fully occupied managing the crisis. You lose the ability to see which choices matter most. You have to manage your money, so you must engage with scarcity. How do you pay the bills without paying the bandwidth tax? You must change the game. The escape route is to get upstream of the decisions. Eliminate choices to buy back your mind. Start with automation. Every bill you pay manually is a small cognitive paper cut. Set up automatic bill pay for everything. Set up an automatic transfer to your savings account the day you get paid. You make the high-quality decision once, then let the system execute it. This frees you from dozens of taxing micro-decisions. Next, simplify. You feel the need to optimize every purchase. This is a trap. Create simple rules. Buy the same brand of toothpaste every time. Find 1 or 2 healthy, affordable lunches and eat them on rotation. Create a standard weekly grocery list and stick to it. This sounds boring. It is cognitively liberating. Every choice you standardize is mental energy you can redirect toward a higher value problem. Consider a freelance designer. She was constantly stressed, working 70-hour weeks and barely scraping by. She spent hours negotiating tiny details on small projects. One weekend, she stopped. She spent 10 hours building a system. She created a firm price sheet. She wrote templated emails for client requests. She signed up for a service to automate her invoicing. The first month was terrifying. She had to turn down work from clients who wanted to haggle, but her mental energy was now free. She used that focus to pitch 3 large high-value clients and landed 2. Within 6 months, her income had doubled, and she was working half the hours. She traded cheap decisions for expensive ones. She bought back her own mind. For many, though, there's an emotional barrier, an identity tied to the struggle. Many of us carry a poverty flinch, an automatic knot of anxiety in your stomach when you're about to spend money, even on a good investment, a course that could advance your career, a better laptop that would save you hours of frustration. The flinch is an echo of past scarcity, an old survival mechanism that has outlived its usefulness. The identity of the frugal one can become a cage. It served you when resources were limited. Now, it may be holding you back. You must shift your identity. You are a value creator. Your mind is your greatest asset for creating value. Protecting its focus and clarity is your most important job. From this perspective, spending money to buy back your time and mental space is a logical investment. Paying for a grocery delivery service or software that automates a tedious part of your work is a direct investment in your primary asset. Think about the last time you told yourself, "I can't afford that." Was it a statement of financial reality? Or was it the echo of an old identity protecting a cage you've outgrown? The real measure of wealth is how many decisions you can afford to ignore. Every stressful choice you eliminate is a down payment on a bigger future.